Okay. Is this better? Check, check. All right. Yeah. Be nice if I turned my mic on, right? What's going on? Hey, Snug, I just watched your video too. I watched a couple from TSA and from you just now. The one about home audio, doing the recording at home. Ah, here we go. This is what I need. So how's everybody doing? Baby boy, I think I should be getting those pickups sent back to me sometime this week. Oh, you're welcome. So how's that old Mac holding up? I was thinking about getting one of those. Is it going to grab? No, I need more leverage. This is a pain in the ass. I got to redo this one. In case you're wondering, I got a loose screw in my strap button, and it's not getting snug. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this. Time for new toothpicks in here. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're probably better off just not using it for a whole lot. That's what attracted me to your channel. The loose screws. Yeah. So, yeah. So, baby boy, as soon as I get them, I'll send them back to you. And this time I'll get your address right. So, all right. So we got a couple of things going on. I got a couple of things to share with you guys. I'm going to wait to see if JMK pops up. Oh, look at that. There he is. No sooner did I say it than your name popped up on the screen. Yeah, I've got this set up as good as I can. It's been set up the same way, for a while now. Little leg. That's got to be on YouTube's end. So, how's putos, huh? Buenas noches, putos, putos. So what's that? That's Mexican for what's up, bitches, right? Yeah, let me lower this because I know I have this cranked. So, good evening, friends. Okay. What's up, bitches? I like that better. So, all right. So, there's a couple of things that we could talk about real quick. I turned this on, and now I'm. There we go. Like first, well, nothing big as far as the build right now. Although everything is either here or on its way. Finally, Geico's going to start shipping out the stuff tomorrow. That's what they sent me in an email on Friday. So hopefully tomorrow they ship that, or actually for them it should be tonight, late tonight, and that'll get here. Everything else is on its way. I did order some shielding paint because for anyone who doesn't know what happened, the mounting rings, they're not going to cover the routings on the guitar body. It's just not going to work with mounting rings without doing something else. So JMK had the idea, just use a clear pick guard. So I ordered a clear pick guard. That's coming, should be here by Wednesday, I'm guessing. Pardon me. The others and everything else is on its way. I got my little kit of screws in the mail, and I got. Here, I can share this with you guys. This is the reflectors that I'm going to use on the back. They came. Okay, JMK. Once this is over, I'll go over to Spring. That's the supplier, and I will see what's up. Because I should have seen. Excuse me. I should have seen an order for you, at least an account. If I didn't even go in too deep, I should be able to just find a list of things that have just been ordered and just a list of my shirts, and if anything's been ordered. And I didn't see one. I didn't see one when I looked because I saw your message on Instagram. Thank you for ordering the shirt, by the way. And so once I saw that on Instagram, I went and I checked, and I didn't see anything then. But it's spring; they could be a little slow, so I'll check it out. All right. Yeah. Yeah, these are the ones. I got a variety of stickers, baby boy. It's a 10-pack, actually. You get 2 like this. It's like a rainbow. 2 golden yellow. 2 blue. Come on, blue. Right? 2 green. That's great. I love that. The way that reflects. And 2 red. Right? So, and these are good to go underwater. So they should last a while. They should be pretty durable. And my brother's an artist. He's got art skills, and he's going to help me out. I'm going to get some silhouettes, and we're gonna cut them out to put them on the back. And I think these silver ones are going to go on the. That's another thing I can share with you. Almost forgot. Sorry, TSA. I got to show something. I got your stuff in the mail too. These are going to cover the back plate, right? And on the other side of the back plate, everyone who's already donated, their name's going on the back. Mine, Baby Boy, TSA, JMK, everybody. And if nothing else, I will use the remaining space to get sponsors, like $20 a pop. And we'll fill up. Hopefully, we can fill up the rest of the back plate and get some of the money. Get back some of this money that it's costing me to do this build. I don't want all of it. I'm doing my part too, right? But I can't afford to put out $500, $600, $700, which is quickly seeing where some of this is going. I could see the end of the tunnel is not going to be. It's going to be at least another $300 out of my pocket. So anyway. That's not the point, and I don't really care about that. But I would like to get some of it back. So yeah, so that's these. So these are in house. Once I get the guitar together, I'm going to probably do that as like a final ritual. That and put the names on the back plate. But excuse me, guys. Itch. Now, the one and only time surfing alien, the man who started this whole build. You guys know he was doing some custom work, right? He was doing the custom knob. Well, he did more than a custom knob, and he sent it to me. So, so I got it today. I got it yesterday. So I want to share it with you. Okay. First was the back plate. Now the back plate, it was a failed attempt, and dude, this would have been awesome if it worked, man. I was no worries about the fail, but this would have been so awesome on the back. Yeah. So it's a little disappointing that it didn't work out, but no worries because we're gonna put everything. We're gonna put these right over. Let me see if it fits. Here we go. See. I didn't even see if this fits. Oh yeah, it's going to go over just about perfect. Look at that. On the back, you can just see. So it's gonna, yeah. There you go. That's the back plate. That's gonna be. I think that's actually gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah, I got the whole banana all right, TSA. Yeah, thank you for that little don't. Yeah, TSA has come through for this build in an epic fashion. If anybody doesn't know, um, he donated $75 to this build on top of this. Well, this came with the body, right? And then he did this as well. Okay. TSA, is this a relatively new switch? Because I see it came off with something. I was just curious. It feels good. It feels new. Snug, thank you for the shout out. I appreciate that. So this is going to be the switch tip and the switch that's going to go in the guitar. And TSA, you nailed it. This is a home run, buddy. Brand new, never used. Great. So this is perfect. That's awesome. And first, I got to show you like this. Look at this. This is how we sent this. This is, love this. TSA, you continually do things for shipping that like make me want to step up my game. This is great. Okay, look at it. Comes the slides off. There's two-sided tape in there keeping it in place, and it's stuck. I've already taken it out once and it still sticks. There you go. He's got the theme, and the colors are perfect. All right, it's like you had this body next to you to match them. You nailed it. Right, and for anyone who doesn't know, the wood that this is made out of came from a piece of a tree that TSA and his daughter planted when she was a child, his autistic daughter. Okay, so I don't think there's a more epic, more fitting piece to go on this guitar. I think it's awesome. You absolutely nailed it. When you showed me a picture of it in the rough stages, I was honestly a little concerned that I shouldn't have been. I should have, I should have trusted the process. And wow, you nailed it. You nailed it. Thank you, TSA. So all that's here, plus what's already on the guitar, and the neck plates, and the tuners, as well as the string trees, should be shipping out for us later tonight, officially Monday. So hopefully I'll get that sooner rather than later, but it's coming from China. So I'm expecting a 2-week delivery time. So I'll do what I can. Once I get everything, I'll start shooting video to put what I can together on the body, and then we'll do the neck. And then everything's got to be set up, and the pick guard's coming. So I'll put the pick guard together. And so, yeah, it shows that you put your heart into a TSA because this thing looks great. And it's really, really good. I'm just praying if I have to get another pot to fit, or if I got to like glue aluminum foil around the edges, or use painter's tape or Teflon tape, I'm going to make sure that thing goes on there, and I'm going to make sure it never comes off unless it has to, because it's just going to fit so well. I think now it's even going to be a little bit better because it's going to have that clear pick guard to play off of, and it's just going to make it pop that much more. It's no more is it going to be having that blue behind it. So that's going to be awesome. And yeah, so we are this close to go, guys. We are finally this close to go. Okay, it should go right on. Cool. All right. This also brings me to something else. There's more than one build going on here. There's one that's been in limbo for a while. Talking about the bass guitar to the kids' bass conversion. I got it back. Yay! Yay! Finally. Holy crap, I got it back. So there's a bit of a story with it because they had it for a while, right? My buddy, and he likes to remain nameless online, right? So I'm not going to mention by name, and I'm going to try and keep things relatively private, right? I don't know much, so I'm not going to try and embellish anything either. He had the guitar for like 3 months, right? And usually he does turn around for me in like a week or two. He's a great guy, really is. And I don't know what's going on, but for the last 3 months, he's been telling me I'm sick, I'm better, I'm sick, I'm better, I'm sick, I'm better. And at one point, he was even telling me he was afraid to do the work because he didn't know what to do and he's having a hard time finding the information. But at the same time, I told him that if he had a problem, we could work it out because I would just work on another wiring scheme, with him, something that might be a little more easier, but still be cool and different. And well, finally, though, I got the guitar. So it's not perfect. I'm telling you all this because it's not perfect. All right. But let me first plug it in so you can hear the problem. Hold on. 2 hands, and I need 4 right now. Okay. And hear that? That's supposed to be off. So there's a grounding issue. It's also bleeding a little. But I think that's probably just from the ground. But get beyond that. And here, I dropped a knob in my knob. Get beyond that, and it actually sounds pretty cool. All right. I got the switch in there, the booster switch. And that booster switch, it's probably set on the lowest setting right now, so I'm going to have to change that. But it does work because parallel, and this guitar's got series and parallel, okay? And in the middle, it's supposed to be off. And this was supposed to be the tone control. It's actually the volume control. He wired it that way. So, but it's actually, from what I understand, kind of necessary to use a volume control in a setup like this. So it's good that we did it. Anyway. So that's got the kill switch, right? All right. And with the boost, it's good because when you have it wired and when you have it set up in parallel, it's weak. It sounds like a single coil, but it's kind of on the weak side. So you give it a little boost. Let me first go to a clean channel. Okay. All right, that's the buzzing problem. That's the other minor issue I have. One of the saddles, the E, has a loose screw. Every time you play, it vibrates loose. It's going to do that a few times in the next couple of minutes. Searching for Tone is in the house. What's up? What's going on, everybody? So, here, this is series in series. And it's not in tune. All right. Yeah, absolutely snug. A little thread lock. That's exactly what I was thinking. I also have several of these saddles lying around with screws in them, so I might just try and swap a couple of screws in and out. Maybe that'll fix it. But yeah, that's no big deal. it's an irritant for sure, but this neck feels really good, Snug. Thanks for asking. The neck, let me turn this down. The neck has it's the C shape, right? Um, no, it's a bit more of a D because the it's flat across the edge here, right? And then it drops right here. It starts dropping, so that's a D. When it starts curving right at the edge where the board meets the neck, and it starts dropping right away, that's a C. And so this is a D. It's nice. It's a modern D, so it's nice. It's kind of fast without being a shredder neck. And thank you, Snug. I think it looks good altogether too. The one issue I'm finding I'm having is when you're sitting down playing, because the body is so small, there's almost not enough body to make it feel like it's in the proper spot. You gotta like wiggle around a little bit. But once you do, once you find a spot, it's great. And once I get rid of this grounding issue, because I know my buddy, he didn't even pay attention. Something's going on, right? But so he must have missed that there was no ground wire, because I didn't put one on it myself. I put it in the bag with everything else, figuring I would just let him, tell him, hey, everything you need is in there, and he would just go through the bag as he needed anything. But he didn't. He just wired up what was there, and that's a bit of absent-mindedness on his part. So something's going on with him. I'm going to find out. But it feels great. Well, you know what? At this size, side, I think it looks fast, right? The body looks a little bit unique. I like that. I think what I'm going to do next is, once I get this sorted out, is I'm going to see if I can have somebody else make a body like this with specific routing for me. And then I'll do another build with that one. And it'll be an exact copy of this, just with like a strat route here, and with the tilt and the neck right here. So more or less like a telly, but with strat routing and strat pickups instead of telly pickups. Oh, excuse me. But on a distortion channel, it sounds pretty good. It's got to be a little buzzy because of the grounding. But yeah, that's in series. This is just in series. There you go. Turn it up a little bit. Can you guys hear this? That noise sucks. Now, if I put the switch, there is a bit of a boost. I don't know if you guys can really hear it, but there is a bit of a boost. There's also a dip switch on there, and I'm going to go in the back. I'm going to mess around with that. I'll probably set it up so that it's as hot as possible and just say, fuck it. But yeah, I like the idea of all this, and I want to go further with this and refine it. And I want this to become an actual guitar body, guitar model. Let me see, can I get it all in camera? Yeah. I'd like to make it. I'd like to make it an actual guitar model. So. Yeah, no, there's no tone control. It's just straight out. So but that's okay, because in my mind anyway, because it's meant to be a lead guitar. What I want to do to update this, though, is switch it back to being a tone control. I want to find somebody who can do a proper wiring job, and who really knows their shit. and wire it so that it has the tone control and the volume is on all the time. And then this middle position becomes an off. And I don't even need the kill switch. You can just go, like this and do a kill switch sounds. All right. And then I still want to have that, but I need this to really, really. That's what. Yeah. True. That's what EQ pedals are for. Yeah, you can get all sorts of tone with that too. But there's another way of going about it that I'd like to explore, and that's the baritone switch. Basically, instead of a knob, the tone knob, I want to have a switch where you click between preset tones. Right? They've been using it for years on Gretches. And I want to refine that idea so you have lead tones, right? And different types of tones. Like you could set it up for woman tone, you could set it up for like a really high output, bright lead tone, and anything in between. Maybe you could have like 6 different settings. And one of them is a straight up bypass, so it's everything that this pickup can give you. And then to the other end of that would be everything you would get if you had a tone knob all the way down, and then you would just have some settings in between that are a little more refined than what you would get just from sweeping a tone knob. Anyway, this is what goes on in my mind when I'm by myself. The ideas just keep coming. And that's what what's his name? I almost said Elon Tesla. Nikolai Tesla. He said, if you want to come up with great ideas, be alone. That's when the ideas come. So anyway, I was actually happy to get that back to the other day. Yeah, you know what? Kind of me too. If it wasn't already done and I could look it up and gain understanding, it would be for me too. If I didn't already know about the baritone switch. Excuse me. So how are we doing so far, guys? We're a half hour into this, and we've already done a bunch of stuff. So who's like the monsoons? Yeah, the monsoons have just the volume control, right? They have just the volume. I need a drink. Oh, did you guys see this one? I sell this one over there. That's from the store. By the way, the live show is officially sponsored by Talus, the official RJ's Cave merchandise store. Pardon me. So, hey, I wanted to talk to you guys about T's guitars for a minute, because I was talking with Jacob Torsten, the owner. Yeah. Looks like we are in early plans for me to go up to his place when he gets his next batch of guitars. And I've already seen a couple of them. They're like an updated version of the SBH HD, and they're awesome. New colors, the whole 9 yards. And the SBH AD is like a workhorse guitar. It's great for like all-purpose studio, all that. VIP tour? I'm not sure I follow Snug. VIP tour? You want what? T's guitars? You want to go over there? Oh, you're talking about when I go there? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I can be a little slow sometimes. Yeah, he wants me to come up and bring a camera, which is something else I can share with you because I got a new camera. I picked up an action camera. It's actually a pretty sweet little one too. I'm going to do a review on this and everything. But yeah, I'm going to bring that up with me, and I'm going to be able to take a look at the guitars. He wants to do a setup on camera, show you guys how fast he can do, how setup can be done, and all that. And we're going to be unboxing some guitars. So, but I wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek. So if you don't mind, I got to set up to go over there and take a quick look around. Right? Oh, yeah, I know, Snug, right? To be around, he's going to be getting, well, I'm not going to be around the the main shipment. The main shipment's going to Utah. That's where he has the warehouse, and that's where most stuff ships from. He does ship some stuff from his house. Usually, those are the guitars that he gets as samples. And if he has a want or a need to get more, he'll just have them ship him one or two more, and then he'll end up having a few on hand there. And so he'll ship them from there. But so I'll end up seeing probably a dozen guitars. I'm probably going to be looking at a bunch. I don't know how much is going to Utah and how much he's getting, now that I think about it. But based on conversations we've had in the past, it sounds like there's going to be a couple dozen guitars up there. Maybe a dozen, maybe 2 dozen, might be 6. But whatever it is, you'll be getting the first look at the new guitars when they arrive in the country. But we want, because I got it all queued up, and we can just head on over there and see this. He's got this. God, it made me want to sell this one finish. Makes me want to sell the one I have and buy the new one. Oh, and if you guys want a great deal on a project that's basically a brand new guitar that just needs a new tremolo, he's got a crazy good deal up there as well. But you know what? Before we do this, before I forget, TSA, I got to ask you a question. Well, that's good to know that the other channels are just reviewing them. So that's great, because my friend Jacob was telling me that this channel is doing pretty well as far as representing him, and he's pretty happy with that. So far, so good. But we got to keep doing stuff like this. So, okay, so we'll go over there. But TSA, I wanted to ask you first. You got a box today, right? Or not? Maybe not today. You recently got a box that says Diamond on the side. How'd that turn out? I'm just over here waiting now. I want to see what I want to know. Did you open it up yet? Did all you guys see my last video with the Diamond guitars? Because there's pictures. There's pictures of it out there. I didn't see. All I saw was the short where you show the box. So, so if you have another, I guess it'll pop up because I watch your shorts a lot now, and so you're popping up often. Yeah, that's actually a little unfortunate right now, Snug, because these guitars are like $1,000 guitars and up, and they're selling for $150 to $400. So that's a crazy good deal. I mean, they're blemishes, but I'm curious to find out exactly. I'm curious to find out exactly what TSA thinks about his guitar. So I can't wait to see the creamsicle color. Okay, so all right, you know what? I was going to wait, TSA, but you can just give me your answer while we go over there, because I want to show you guys these guitars. Snug, that's funny. Yeah, it kind of works out because I have no playing ability either. Oh, searching for tone. You've been over there. You seen what's going on? Yeah, I know. I saw. I was watching Phil live when he announced what was going on over there, and there were a lot of guitars left because he was showing the count of how many of each model they had. And when I went back and made my video, which was only a couple days later, ones that had 30 were down to 18 to 12. So they're selling. I have it tuned. I haven't tonated it. I have it set the action. Tomorrow I'll tweak the truss rod. I've been playing it all day. No blemishes. So you scored. Congratulations. I'm happy for you, man. All right. So with that said, let me set this up. Let's go take a look at what T's Guitars has. Okay. So can you see me, guys? All right. Put a few, but I think those ones were originally 550, depending on. You might be right. I mean, I don't know what the original price was on all of them, but uh, I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy, TSA, and this, yeah. Well, thanks for the info, searching for Tone. Searching. I'm just gonna call you Searching, or maybe Tone. Hey, yo, Tone, how you doing, Tone? All right, so if I go over here, can you guys see me, everything, as I scroll and all that? Okay. I just want to make sure you guys can see me before I get started. All right. Thank you, Snug. So let me go back. All right. So you guys have seen this website before. This is pretty sweet, though. He's got some deals here, right? Before we go over it, like this one, there's a two humbucker. So this is basically a shred, one volume, one tone. All right. Let me get closer so we don't get that in the way. $219. You got two humbuckers, a volume, and a tone. So it's basically a rock guitar ready to go. 22 frets, 219. That's a pretty good deal. And you know it's good. It's got 12K humbuckers, and it's got the stainless steel frets, all the usual Tees guitar stuff. Got it in a couple of colors. And the ST2 is only $165 as usual. But I'm telling you guys, this is the one I got, the one I reviewed. It's a great. But I'll shut up now because we're not here to talk about that. Okay, but you just know that anything but a beginner's. What's this is new. Didn't even see this last time I was here. I must have glossed right over it. So all right, so $200 setup. Set. You get a pro setup, in-house pro setup. That's what it looks like. It's optional. Excuse me. So any one of these ST ones with the amp and the cord and the tuner and some picks, $200. Not a bad deal. Let me see what else. Um, okay, let's go to the first page because that's where they are. That's where the one I want to show you is. All right. First, let's take a look at this. This is my favorite blue color on earth for guitar. Pelham blue, metallic. Look at that. That's gorgeous. This is one of the early ones of the next batch. Okay, it's the SPH E. Basically, it's the SPH HD with several small tweaks, improvements to the. It's got roller saddles and a couple of other small tweaks. But other than that, it's the same as the HD. So basically, it's a studio. It's like basically a studio workhorse. Potentially, the guitar really is very versatile. With that neck pickup, you can do a lot on its own. It sounds great. And then the bridge pickup, yeah, 13K hot rail. Yeah, you can pretty much do anything you want with that. So, but that's the blue, which is my favorite color. But the price has gone up slightly, $50. This is the one I want. All right, it's coming in orange. What do you think, guys? Let me come over and see what you guys are saying about this stuff, if you're saying anything. Yeah, the gray one, that Battleship gray looks great, Snug. And before COVID, they were around 700. Yeah, right, TSA. The pots are the fit and finish are beautiful. So you got a humbucking pick. You got humbucking pickups with 250K pots. Is that what happened? Yeah, I saw one down there at TSA 429. There was the lemon yellow. Yeah, Snug. I agree. The Battleship Gray looks great on a Strat like that. It very much reminds me of a Silver Sky. And this orange, I love this orange. It's great. Plus Metal Flake. Can I get it closer? That's it. Just one picture. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's metal. Is it? Yeah, there's metal flake in there. It's just a little overshadowed by the orange, I think. And yeah. All right. Maybe not. Still gorgeous. No one else has that color, man. Nobody. That's great. That's a great color. Let's look at the back. Here we go. There we go. Now we're seeing the metal flake. All right, it's got flake. There you go. And it's beautiful. The SBHE. Ball end, stainless steel ball end frets. This one is coming in January. Looks like this is actually back ordered, but I can't wait to get my hands on one of those. Jacob, if you're watching this, you're gonna have to lay one of those out. I want to see one of the blue ones, and I want to see this green one, because this green is pretty awesome too. It's not olive green, but it's close. It's not a gaudy bright green, but it's close. So it's like it's got a little bit of everything, you know? So yeah. These are great guitars, guys. I don't say that lightly. They're great. Great little guitars. Hot rail 13K, neck pickup 7K. That's Texas special zone, by the way. That's the kind of tone you get with this. It's bright, it's punchy, it's loud, and it's not hollowed out at all. It's full and it's rich. So, but here's some of the other stuff. Now it's got the belly carve. These guitars, the SBH HD doesn't have that. They will come in. Every SBH will come with an in-house pro setup with your choice of Ernie Ball strings, Ernie Ball string gauge, and short saddles, the saddle screws. So you're not going to cut your hands on everything. You'll get the action set exactly how you like it. So, so it's going to be. Oh yeah, it's going to have the plastic protection for the pickguard remove too. Oh well. But yeah, see, these are. There you go. That's all the specs on that, and it's a beautiful guitar. So, but he's got more colors. We got black, and then of course the SBH. Mine is out of stock, as it should be, because it's awesome. Blue's in stock, black's in stock, and he's got more. He's got it in the E. Looks like this one might actually be there. Nope, this is still back ordered. Okay. All right. No need to see that. We've seen that color before, although that is the E, not the HD. And here's this B stocks ones I was telling you about. These are okay. Look at the difference in the headstock. This is one that he had ordered and as like a super strat, and they were coming in with bad tremolos, really, really bad versions of a Floyd Rose. So his goal was to set these up with better tremolos in-house. And he did that for a few of them. But they weren't moving because I guess the new tremolo, even though it's a lot better, it wasn't flat, it wasn't black, so it's no longer blacked out. Technically, because it's got a chrome tremolo, but I don't know. He wasn't able to, they weren't moving. So he's decided to sell them as they are, as B stock at $100. So you buy it just like this, $100, and you can try fix tremolo. And I don't know what the problem is exactly. I think I do actually. He said the bevel, the beveled edge is messed up. if you can bevel that edge and get it to be a proper angle for this type of tremolo, then it'll be fine. But if you can't do that, you need to upgrade the tremolo. To do that, you need to take out the posts and all that stuff. But it's a very doable thing. It's already routed, so for the right person, it sounds like it's a good deal because you're going to get a phenomenal guitar that just needs a little work for $100. So, anywho, I wanted them, and it comes in a couple of different finishes. Right. And I think that's about everything. We got the white one. I think I just, oh yeah. Here, check this out. If you want to buy a good set of tuners, but you don't want to go to the usual places, you can buy these. You can buy the Tees Guitars tuners, $35 plus shipping. So by the time you're done, it's $50. But and then they do all this other stuff too. You can get all this extra stuff, as well as free setup and lesson videos, so you can learn how to do your own setup. Free shipping. All right, guys. I'm enough of a salesman. Let's end this. All right. So, but that's pretty much it. The whole reason I wanted to show you, the thing I wanted to show you was the orange one. But what's the reason for the price difference between the Tele style and the Strat style? Okay, good question. Let me get out of this. There I am. Okay. So let me catch up with you guys here. Okay. I don't think I quite get the orange and gray combo. Yeah, I think it's hard to see the silver, the metal flake in that one. But I think that's, yeah, you're right. You might have a point because it's like a grayish. It's still silver, metal flakes, so it's silver. But yeah, gray and the orange. Although they technically, on a color scale, they work together. But I don't know. I just like the orange because it pops. I have a thing right now for guitars that pop. When I was younger, it had to be black guitars, tough guy, metal, all that stuff. But as I get older, I realize if I'm ever going to play out again, I don't want to disappear into the background of the stage because I'm probably going to be wearing black too. So give me something bright. But yeah. But I fell hard for this Purple Flame Maple. Yeah, okay. I can't blame you for that, right? I mean, that's it. They're good-looking guitars, and they are a really good deal. And you scored. I'd love to see. I'm just gonna say it like this. I can't wait to see your next short that shows the guitar off. JMK, you like the creamsicle? I do too. That just screams, "Look at me!" Right? Cream, not gray. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think it's the lighting, Snug. I think ultimately, if we both got to see it in the light, in person, I think it would be, we'd have a different opinion. We might have a different opinion. So, yeah, I like the green too. Yeah, if I'd be totally happy with the green. If somebody gifted me the green, no problem. If the green and the blue are together, I gotta buy the blue. That's just how I am with the Pelham blue. But that green though, yeah, I like that. No trem for me. Yeah, I'm not a huge trem guy. I reach for it. I don't use it a lot, but I do reach for it. Yeah. And Baby Boy's right. You could always just trem block it, right? So olive drab, yeah. But you could probably military it out, sand it. You know what you could do to that green, JMK? Just sand it with a little 600. Flatten it. And then I don't know. Put some military symbolism on it. What do they call that? The thing on the wing of the planes? I forget. There's a name for that, like circle with the line, the box, the rectangle poking out the sides of it. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, guys, yeah. If you're looking to pick up guitars, this seems to be like a really good year to be picking up guitars this time of year. I mean, we got that blowout going on. My son ordered the denim blue flame maple bolero yesterday. Oh, good for him. Good for him. Right now, the bolero. That's the Ibanez looking one, or is that the Les Paul looking? No, the Les Paul was the Bolt LT, right? Or BOLLT. So, excuse me, guys. Got a bit of an itch here. So, the Les Paul. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you got the one with, all right. I know which one you got now. Nice. Nice. And the denim blue. Yeah. That's cool too. Oh, hey, you guys hear about these Trump guitars? I was thinking about doing a video where I do like a walkthrough like we just did over at the Trump guitars and take a look. Would you guys be interested in something like that? So, um, but you got the Violet Night Bolero, and you're really happy with it, right? Cool. All right. Fuck yeah. Okay, there's a vote. So, okay. All right, so cool. All right, so we'll do a video like that. I'll put one together. Uh, maybe for next week. Given that it's the holiday season, everyone's looking for ways to buy guitars online. It's a good time to do videos like this. So I'll try and do one for next week. I got to finish the one actually I got the one I'm doing for next week, and then we'll work on that one soon. And those videos are actually a little easier. I can do them a little faster. And if I wasn't such a picky guy and wanted to drop stuff in video all over the place, I could probably put one together in about an hour. We'll see if my OCD for doing these things leaves me alone. So cool. So we'll do some of that. If we don't, you know what? Maybe we'll do that next week live. Maybe I'll actually do both. I'll make the video, and we'll do that here next week live. Like we did this week with T's guitars. We could do that too. So, and how do you guys like that, doing that stuff? Sorry, I got distracted. TSA just popped up. No tax, free shipping, $149. That's a great deal. And I noticed you got it crazy fast, but they're like about an hour away from you, aren't they? They're not far, right? Or am I getting that mixed? No, I'm getting that mixed up with Fretnot. They're in your town. They're not far from you. All right. So yeah. So we'll do. So maybe we could make this kind of thing part of what we do here in the live show. We'll go check out something online together. All right. Muncie, Indiana. That's where it came from. Okay. Home of Bob Ross. Muncie, Indiana is home of Bob Ross. Okay. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. The Stars and Stripes badge. Is that I'm not following, baby boy. Is that you talking Trump? Really dig what? Okay. All right. JMK, you're talking about doing it on the regular, right? Okay, cool. So we'll do that. We'll make that part of what we do on a weekly basis. I'll look for something that we can go check out together, and you guys can let me know the kind of things you want to see, right? And obviously guitars, but we've done other things too. Like we did once we did something where it was like gear related, right? Oh, for the parts. Yeah, we took a look at parts. Glad he beat Biden, but I don't want his guitar. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the honesty. And he's not for everybody. I think, at the end of the day, I think he's the president we need now. And I think as bad as it got for 4 years, we wouldn't appreciate what we gotten now if we didn't have it that bad, because we would have ended up buying, I think, more and more of their bullshit for realizing we might realize it was too late when it was too late. Anyway. Oh, thank you, JMK 2112. You're awesome, buddy. And so I was thinking about something else too, guys. All of us who've been involved here in this live show, um, you guys have become a little like, and I'm not trying to get sappy here. You're a little important to me. We got a circle going on here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to disrupt that. But I've been thinking about doing the memberships. We've talked about this a couple of times, but I don't want to. If I do that, it needs to be structured in a way that we are still like the hierarchy. I don't want to leave anyone out. You know what I mean? Anyone who's here right now, I want them to be able to be uh, access everything that you would get as a member just because you're here. You know, does that make any sense? I don't want someone to, because I'm not someone who actually goes out and does a lot of memberships, and I know that I'm not alone in that. So I don't want someone who doesn't, who, if there's anyone here who's not into doing memberships for whatever reason, doesn't. I don't want to leave any of you guys out. So that's the whole reason I haven't done memberships yet. I'm trying to figure out a way to do things that we can include everybody here, not leave anybody out. Keep memberships interesting for anybody who's new and who wants to pay for them, and all that. So I'm just trying to figure. Guitar Geek covered them. He emailed and asked about production, and the response was that they are sourced from all over. So he thought maybe that the pics were just mock-ups at this point. Oh, okay. You talk about the guitar. Okay. There's a website. They got. I didn't know the Guitar Geek did them. I saw somebody else. Oh, I saw Guitar Max did the video, and he went to the website, and they were selling them for $1,500, and they had several different finishes, all very patriotic finishes too. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So I'll look into it a little more before I commit to doing that with you guys for like next week. All right. And if there's anything else you guys would like to go check out together, let me know. Drop it in a comment, email me, whatever. All right. So we're at an hour. So I guess we'll wind down. All right. Yeah. JMK, RJ's cabinet. That would be the idea. All right. Yeah. I don't. I want everybody who wants to really take part in this channel to be able to take part in this channel and the decisions that we make. I don't want to leave anybody out just because a membership might be involved. I don't want to put a barrier in place for anybody who's that interested. And you guys are here front and center, and I don't want to do memberships and then end up locking any of you or all of you out because it's a barrier. So anyway, if anybody has any thoughts on that, any ideas about how to balance things out so that all of us can make sure that we're together when we need to be together, so we can talk about the things that this channel, to help these builds and everything else continue. Yeah, overdrive pedals on one of the shows if there's any interest. All right. Distortion, preamp, overdrive pedals. All right. Like what do you mean? Like the differences between an overdrive pedal and a distortion pedal, and a like a boost, like a tube screamer. Well, an overdrive is a tube screamer, right? Yeah, we could talk about that stuff, right? Because I mean, a tube screamer is a very different thing from a distortion pedal, right? One is making distortion, one is pushing something else to distortion. Yeah, there is. You're right, JMK. There are a lot of these good brands out there. There's a lot. A lot of them now. They're actually knocking off the Klon. And the Klon is $5,000, and now you can go on Amazon and buy a knockoff. Any one of those little ones that has the guy, the centaur on it, or the guy on the horse, or whatever you want to call it. He's that's going to be a knockoff of a Klon. Yep. Joyo makes good ones. Mosky does make good stuff. I haven't had it in here, but yeah. And Behringer makes a Klon now, because Behringer pedals are really great for learning what you like and what you want, right? Because they are knocking off everything. So if you want to know what something is, you can buy a $30 Behringer pedal and test it out, and then go out and buy the $200 version. It's a great way to figure out what you like, get yourself set up, and then when you're ready to go pro, just throw all that out and get all the high-end versions. I actually like Behringer a lot. I come to trust them, and that's saying a lot because they've come far. The circuits are good as long as you don't abuse the plastic casing. Okay, yeah. You have to, yeah, you have to be careful. All right, Snug. Thanks for dropping that video too, by the way. And yeah, you have a good night. All right, and take care of those kids. So, round your bass amp that thumps. Yeah, you know what? Most amps are better, even the cheap ones. They're better than you expect. Sometimes you just need to upgrade the speaker, but we've talked about that here on the channel. A lot of times, the amps are just copies of. There's the Fender, and then there's Marshall. Oh wait, Marshall is actually a copy of a Fender made with European parts, right? Different standards, and that's how it sounds the way it does. But other than that, it's still a copy of a Fender, right? So all you got to do is change speakers, get something that's very energy efficient, and you'll have a lot of fun with. You can have a lot of fun with any amp. So yeah, well, crates are no. Well, unless you get the Blue Voodoos, I think, depending on who you ask, the Blue Voodoos, people like them or they don't like them. But those are like the best amps, by the way, the speakers for crates. Oh, JMK, happy birthday, buddy. Birthday. You're 27. Congratulations. That's a lot of distortions. Hey, hey, take it easy there, buddy. I'm a couple months older than you, all right? If you're old as fuck, I am too. Okay, I actually have a Donner distortion pedal. It's a heavy metal distortion pedal, and it's about 12 years old. I paid $20 for it, and it was like the best $20 I ever spent. If I ever get good enough to copy Randy Rhoads, I could probably sound like Randy Rhoads with that one, because that's the kind of tone it has. It's great for what it is. So, guys, it's getting to be time. BBM, try using distortions as preamps. Yeah, you could do that. You can do that. You know, I never got into all like setting the lineup as a setting it up in the preamp stage. But that's actually the way a lot of stuff is supposed to go, right? Like the Boss heavy metal pedal, that actually sounds the way it does because it's meant to go through the preamp section. When you put it through the preamp section, it sounds totally different and pretty awesome. So that can be pretty key to a lot of pedals. So, but you have a lot more stage experience than I do for sure. So you know this shit inside and out. There you go, the metal zone. I said heavy metal pedal, right? So you know that too, but you've been playing out a long time. So congratulations, sir, TSA 59. Congratulations, and I guess you'll have to buy yourself a guitar on your birthday, won't you? Just like the rest of us, right? So, all right, guys, this has been awesome. Thank you for coming. I think I'm going to call it. It's been almost an hour and 10 minutes. It's after 11 o'clock here in New York. I know it's late for most of us anyway, not necessarily JMK. He's out in Cali. Yeah, well, the AARP All Stars, right? One thing before we go, I was thinking about like a lot of channels. They have a nickname for the crew. You know, the guys, the regulars, the subscribers, the members. They pick a name for them, and I was trying to come up with something because, like first I came up with cave dwellers, but then I heard that cave dwellers is actually an insult for white people. Black people say about white people, whatever. I don't know. But so I said, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. So I came up with something. Good night, searching for tone. Federal champion. Yeah, and yeah, you can mix your order up, the pedal order. That's something we could talk about too. Pedal order. Um, the cavemen. I was thinking about that. I also thought this one's a little corny. You know, stalagmites, right? How about stalagmates? Now that I say it out loud in front of people, it just, oh. Happy birthday, baby boy. Yeah. Your rebirthday, right? Axemen. Cavemen? I guess cavemen works. I don't know. What about the ladies though? There's actually a few ladies who watch the channel. Ooh, excuse me. So uh HBD. Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, I actually like the caveman. It actually doesn't sound too bad as long as the ladies don't mind. My caveman. But all right, we're at just about 110. He has the same birthday as Jimi Hendrix. November 20. You're right. You're right. RJ's Guitar Me, Guitar Army, Guitar Me. There's actually a channel called the Guitar Me, I think, or the Guitar Army. Anyway, I like the ideas, guys. Thanks. It's just about 110, so I think we should call it. We got 7 people here. I want to thank everybody for coming. You guys are always awesome, and I will see you guys here next Sunday, 10 p.m. And keep an eye out for the next video. I'm going to try and finish that up today and tomorrow. For next Sunday, I might post it to come out a little early because who knows. Anyway, good night, everybody. You guys have been awesome. I've been RJ. Until the next one, take it easy, guys.